They want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, you can make me dance. I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And away we go from NRG Stadium. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Run! This one's a hunt!
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Buying some time right. That's cut by Hollywood Brown. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Hey!
And they send a man in motion. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, easy.
From the 47. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
Back to the air, Lawrence. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Red on red.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Focus. 13, Lou.
Trying again, following the sack. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
On red. Same time. This one's hot. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Red, 23.
Working inside the red zone. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Rashad White on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First and 10 from the 41. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Headed out right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Once more, it's Nix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Hey, Rob, easy. Here we go.
On play action now, Lawrence. That's completed right side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Lawrence working from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Texans nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Oh, my son. Bombers. Hey.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
A
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Got for big yards on the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Ready from the pistol with Benson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on third and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
You know, Kate, that's a successful play on two fronts. Number one, you get the first down. Number two, to keep that defense guessing as to who is just going to get the carries.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first and 10, here's Nix. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Houston calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long. Now Nix. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. Nix to throw again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
A gain of a yard.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Nicks off the play action. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready.
They'll throw again. Nicks buys time, rolling right. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Coaching youth football, Kate, this is where the kids like to say, it's starting to get real. It's starting to get real for this offense. They've got to find some solutions. This deficit, it's getting bigger, and that sack isn't helping matters.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That'll be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans. With it, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow, cut.
And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ready. Ready, 11. Bombers.
2nd and 10 now. Catch made over the middle. And this one does not go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Oh, my son. Ready. Captain.
Nicks looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go on 4th, Nicks. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Texans 7. Bring it back to Sanchez.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And before he can reach the first, he's stumped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey. 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Flush down now to his left. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wilson with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. It's Nix out of the pistol. Hits him on the in route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. No give. It's Benson headed right. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 37. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. just beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, White. And he has this down to the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Knicks now on first and 10. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
Hold my son. Ready. Right here.
Knicks. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Hold my son. Ready. Right here.
Benson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Hold my son. Ready. Right here.
From the gun, a run for White. And he gets in, touchdown! The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown! They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hill now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
On the red.
Lawrence working from the gun. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Another try following the sack. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
He puts a mare under it deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Try and get it into Nico Collins. So it'll be second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Lawrence trying again on second. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready up.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Hey, easy route, Phil.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Finds him over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 3 now.
Thanks for 24. Start. There we go.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
2-yard gain on the play.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. This one gets to the 22. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hold on, set. Ready. Go, go. Check.
Nix from the gun. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, it's Nix. On the screen, this is White. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
Mike gets this one on his own read. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Hold on, son. Captain.
On third down, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. That one's good to Godwin. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
On first and 10, here's Nix. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up second and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180. Wait, hunt.
Here's Nix to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Nix trying to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Bombers. Ready.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now it's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
Hold on, son.
Now Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180. Hunt.
Nix now to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards. And the Texans first down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
2 to 12.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Hold on, son. 37. Ready. 180. Hunt. Hey, Motion.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. This ball's caught by Tolbert. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. All right, So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the fourth.
Texans 21. Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Trying again following the sack. Jefferson brings it in on a slant. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go.
Lawrence with it on first. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them first and goal.
Think right. Thanks to 24. 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's got it. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
31, Texans 21. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Oh, my son. Captain. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the middle, here goes White. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Again on 2nd and 10, Knicks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay!
Throwing now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Hold on, son!
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's ETN to begin the drive. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
Hey, I'm going.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.